Hi everybody, this is Ingrid Vandervelt and you are on the road with IV. We are guest hosting for South by Southwest Interactive 2010. We are in Austin, Texas, and we are with a really good friend of mine, Thom Singer of ThomSinger.com. Welcome, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so everybody, I'm really excited because Thom has an extraordinary talk that he's going to be sharing with us this year at South by Southwest. And Thom, tell everybody what you're going to be speaking about. It's so valuable.
We're going to be talking about how to network at a multi-day conference. And the reason is that one of the major reasons that people put on their survey for why they attend a big conference like South by Southwest is the networking opportunities. But we've all been to conferences and people walk away, they've met some people, but they never do anything with those connections, so they don't really establish ongoing relationships with people.
So you're going to really teach us how to do this. I mean, this is at the start of the conference. People can show up and you're going to tell them how to make the most of the conference.
We're going to talk about how you can make connections with people, how you can make yourself approachable to others, and how you can really then follow up with the people that you've met and make it meaningful.
Give us one example before I ask you a couple other questions I'm dying to ask. Give us an example of what I would learn if I show up in your conference. What are you going to teach me to do in terms of meeting somebody I've never met before? How can I be best at that?
Well, one of the things you want to do is you just want to make yourself approachable. So on breaks, don't immediately run to your iPhone or your BlackBerry and be sitting there, doing that, because no one's going to come up and talk to you. If you look at people and smile and say hello, it's amazing. Once you've said hello to somebody, you have the right to chit-chat with them every time you see them the rest of the conference.
Okay, give me an example. So let's do a dry run here. Okay, you've never met me before. Okay, how would you introduce yourself to me?
So I would come up and I would ask you something like, how are you enjoying the conference? Or maybe I'd say, what's the best speaker or panel that you've seen while you've been here?
Oh, that's a good question, because then that instantly starts a conversation.
It instantly does, and you want to make it about the other person. One of the mistakes people do is they've learned all about elevator pitches. So they think they have to run up and start saying, hi, my name's Thom Singer, this is what I do, I've written some books, I'm a professional speaker. And
yeah, we've all done that.
It's sort of verbal vomit. They throw up all over the other person about themselves.
So if you want to learn not to verbally vomit at South by Southwest, you got to go to Thom's presentation. And what is it called?
It's called How to Network at a Multi-Day Conference.
Okay, and first day, South by Southwest, Friday, I think March 11th.
12th.
March 12th, okay. So tell me then, Thom, what impact has South by Southwest had on you and your career?
Well, I think one of the great things about South by Southwest, it brings together technologists, marketing people, social media people, and both programmers and the end users. And there's no sort of caste system. There's no I'm better than you or I'm a celebrity. Everybody just gets together and shares best practices and listens to each other. So I think how it's had an impact on me is it's exposed me to some amazing people over the years that I've participated.
What then are you searching for this year as you go to South by Southwest? I understand this is your 4th time in attending, your 3rd time speaking.
Yes.
What are you searching for when you go this year?
I'm searching just to make connections with interesting people. One thing I try to tell people is don't be caught up in the people who are the celebrities, maybe the keynoters or people who are heading panels or someone who's like a famous blogger or author or technologist. Lots of times people will stand in line for like an hour to
I'm
meet
like,
those
don't
people.
maul Thom and don't maul me. That's all we're really trying to say. I mean,
but they'll stand in line for like an hour to meet the famous people, ignoring their peers in the audience. And the real value comes from the other people who are in attendance, who you can meet, who can become that long-lasting, mutually beneficial connection.